35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. All run play. This is Hill. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 8-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Escaping to his left. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Panther 60, Panthers, Cowboy 80. Warriors 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. side to Olave. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw here on third and short. Open man left side. He's got it. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Check. Here we go.
First and goal at the 1 yard.
Now this looks like a dispute. Waiting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Report.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Grant Delphin up to make the play.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. It is second and 6.
13.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Second down. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. One side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and that's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
3-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's holding at the 2. And he'll shake it on in. Ashton Genty, touchdown Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. But I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Go. No, we changed it. We changed it.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, Jackson flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, looking end zone, but is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Go.
3rd and short, Jackson. He got his man. It's Hill. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Big time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal.
You change it. You.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That one, taken in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
That ties the game.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Here's Jackson. That one intercepted. Picked up by Harrington Valentine. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He keeps it himself. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is possible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Second and 9.
From the 20, here's second and 9.
Hey, ready? 70 lying. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
15 yards.
Now it is first and goal.
Here we go. Start. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Cleveland. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 8. First down. And 8-yard pickup. And the Raven first down.
You change it.
Now, Jackson. That's to the right side and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Jackson now. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Ravens will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
First down.
On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Come on.
Now, faking the give, forced out left. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jerry Jeudy, touchdown Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Ravens first down.
No, we changed it. Hands up. Sit up. You. Hey, report. Report.
Jackson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Again, it's Jackson. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 26
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. formation.
Hey. Go ahead. You at X.
Jackson now to throw on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
13. You change it.
Throwing Jackson. On the move left. He's going to air this one out. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey.
Jackson looking to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He finds Judy on that one. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. The 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 679 Broncos.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. Pulled in by Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Hill. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down.
Return it. Hey! Hey, to what? You are it. You. Shut up!
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Rolling right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Get it! Liking, hey, let go!
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Let's go!
It's third and 4.
Brings up third and 4.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Browns. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.